Good morning, afternoon, whatever it is for wherever you are. Thought I'd check in, do a quick update for you. All right, so we're continuing on our merry way. Bias is long, bull pressure still evident. We're making higher highs. We're breaking structure to the upside. It's still the same info. Nothing's changed. Nothing's broken. We've come back, we've broken through the external supply, which is huge, which we keep doing to make our higher highs. We're coming back inside the range now. So sort of shorts are on, but you need your confirmation for them, I guess. This particular candle here worries me a bit. That was the breaker candle there. This one completed it and then rejected straight back off the MA. So that whether that was a trap or not, we're not sure. So it's under the MA now, and it's under the breaker structure. So if we look at the 4-hour zone, we're looking at that. We're still in an uptrend, still making constant higher highs, higher lows. It's just trending. Everyone will say it's not trending, but I'm telling you, it's been trending since, let's just go from there. Monday, the 6th of April. So what's that? 2 weeks ago. It's been trending for 2 weeks. Look at that. Yes, it was in an uprising wedge. Break to the upside with the Iran news the other night. And all of a sudden, it's compressed a little bit up here and it's come back inside the range. So was that just a news event? And now we're going to come back to demand? Or is that a breaker reclaim and we're going to push back up and make the next higher high? Me personally, I'm position short. That vector there is a first target. I'd like to see a decent retrace this time, not a fake out. Just seems there's always this big green vector that comes with a news event at the moment. So make sure you keep your risks tight. But like I said, I'm positioned short and I'm expecting today at some stage that we will come down. That's only an hour old, that 4-hour candle. It's, as you can see so far, it's almost retested. That one there pushed up and retested the 4-hour from underneath, rejected straight away. New, tried to go up and get the liquidity, come back under the MA, and now we're also under daily open. So we've lost a little bit of ground. Nothing that hasn't happened here or here. It's not broken. We're still biased long. Bull pressure's still long. It does take longer to come down on the 4-hour though. The 1-hour is our direction. And we're looking at a similar thing, obviously, but now we have bearish pressure. So we're in a bearish pullback inside an uptrend. If we look at the structure, let's have a close look because I haven't looked at this myself. Let's see if it's been reclaimed by the bears. What I'll try and use this. I haven't done this before, but it looks good and I like how it works. Okay, so original bear breaker is this one. It's been invalidated the very next candle by this one closing above it. The next bear breaker is this candle. It hasn't been reclaimed. So bears don't own the charts. The bulls still own it. So what it needs to do is come back up to this level here and then close back inside the range, come up and retest underneath for the bears to claim the direction. So at the moment, the direction is still up, but all this has caused the 1-hour, so much selling has caused the 1-hour to turn full bear. But it's not to say it's not going to turn around now as soon as it gets this vector. You can see this vector got cleaned out nicely. I'll do that again. You can see this vector here got cleaned out nicely within 2 hours and then it ran. So This one's the opposite. It's obviously run out of buyers, and the volume here also shows that. And you can see here some attempt has been squashed pretty quickly. In 3 hours, the buyers stepped in to have a go there, and they just ran out of steam here. So that's downward pressure for me. The volume in the sellers is not that great, and it's tapering off. But you know me, I like to buy when the volume's low, sell when the volume's low. Not at high volume. So anyway, I'm expecting that we come down and say retest this level, because what we have here is create liquidity grab, which didn't quite grab all the liquidity. Would have had to come down to here to clean out that vector. That would have been a successful liquidity grab. So I'm thinking we might come down and do the liquidity grab. We could continue down, or if we do get a reaction here at demand, we might actually just get a retest, claim that vector, clean out this full area of liquidity, and push back up and come and get this liquidity, because we have a supply now, which is good. We like working in structure. At the moment, it's been up to the top, got supply. It's lost this level, so its next target is literally this demand. So we'll see. It could still come down, do a retest here, and still be a higher low. And if we look at the next couple of levels, let's just place them out so you can see where you could possibly get reactions. So this is where we're looking at getting reactions. Funny how this one lines up with that vector. So we might just come down, reclaim the vector, go again. Still a higher low. So it's still going to trap buyers and think that the trend's going to continue. As long as you're taking your profits when we're shorting and we're going counter trend, as long as you're taking your profits at these levels, you're okay. All right. So that's basically all I've got for today. I'm not running any massive trading sessions. It's just a case of get what you can. It's the weekend, use less risk, and go with what you know. So one thing I am watching really closely is BNB. It's done its retest of above. It's ready to go down. It's not coming back here. All right. That's my belief on the 1 hour. That's a high time frame. Create, liquidity grab, retest from underneath, dump. Displacement. If it's coming back, it's coming back to clean out this vector. That's it. And that vector, I think you'll find, is probably a breaker candle. Yep. So if bears want to reclaim the chart on the 1 hour, they've got to either break this demand or come back and reclaim that vector and retest that line from underneath. Why is that yellow? So it's lost the MAs. I just think that's a valid enough. That's resting liquidity sitting there and there. So it's just there for when they want it, when they need it. It is in kind of a interesting spot in the structure, because we are breaking structure to the upside as we're making it. So there's no reason it might not bounce off that demand and go higher. This at the moment is a lower high than here. So what I'm looking for is a lower low in this leg here, a lower low. Then we might get a bounce for the full retrace if it's going down. But the high time frame bias is still long. We haven't made a higher high, like I was saying, but even on the 4 hour chart, it's done a retest and rejected. It's not perfect on the 4 hour, it never normally is, but it's done a retest and got rejected straight away and displaced straight away as well. So 4 hour, if we put the 4 hour on here, you can see there's been a reaction there as well. It's dropped below and got bought straight back up. And that was on top of the MAs. So right now it's lost the MAs, still making higher highs and higher lows, but crunch time is right here. So once it passes that candle, it'll be on another lower low. It might come back up, make say a shoulder out of a head and shoulders thing. I don't know if you, where is it? There. It could be something like this. Could be something like that. But yeah, that's guessing, that's anticipating. We don't want that. We just want to understand where we're going, what we've got on the way, where the levels are, take profit at your levels or get your entries on the retests. Long or short, either. But BNB looks BNB is my bullshit meter. So at the moment, it's aligning me with shorts because we printed a lower high. BNB doesn't have the massive wild swings like Bitcoin. It's not as manipulated. And it doesn't react like all the other alts as well. So that's all I've got. I'm able to hang out in Zoom if you just want today. Just send me a message or whatever, and I'll jump in or jump in, Zoom yourself, and get anyone else in there. A bit of fun trading on a Sunday. Looks like we could get a move at some stage. All right, well that's all I've got, guys. So I will leave it until tomorrow now. I won't do another update this weekend unless there's something dramatic happens. And I'll catch you later. Bye.